Hi there, my name is Janet. I'm a licensed professional counselor with specialized training in ketamine assisted psychotherapy. I work specifically with clients with those take home kits, the ones where you can have a psychedelic experience in your own home, the ones that you can buy on the internet and they send it to your house. So, anyway, this is the sixth in a six-part series of what to expect. So a lot of you have the question, so what does success look like? Or what is the outcome? What are we looking for? Well, one of the things that you're going to notice is, first of all, ketamine gives us a gentle shift. It isn't a big, bold shift. Sometimes we can have a big change in our anxiety right away, but all in all, it is a gentle shift. And that change in anxiety is usually very much a relief. But other than that, we're not seeing a big, boom, I have all this awareness and it's freaking me out. It's usually not like that. Now, we can get some awareness that can be kind of yucky, and that often happens. It does come up. There's a lot of stuff that you have been blinded by. So, anyway, so that can be a kind of awareness. But the first thing we notice is emotional awareness. What does that mean? That means that we start noticing how we are behaving in certain different scenarios. We start to realize that, oh, I am not communicating well. No wonder this person isn't responding right. Or this person is coming at me all wrong. No wonder I can't hold my own with them. But we start noticing this emotional awareness. We can put our finger on what the problem is rather than just react to it. Another thing that we can notice, which is also considered progress, is new patterns. And that would be like, oh, now I can go to the gym with ease. It's no longer a big chore. I look forward to it. Maybe I'm just doing treadmill right now, but I am really enjoying that experience. So that is another thing that we can notice. Another thing that we notice is boundaries. We start noticing where our boundaries are really off. Maybe we don't have good enough boundaries, or perhaps our boundaries are too restrictive and we're keeping emotional friendships and relationships from us. We do start noticing those things. We also get less spiraling, which we like to call remediation, but it's spiraling, and we'll get less of that. And you actually have the opportunity to change out of that spiral, because now you have new dendrites and you can actually have the little argument in your head and go, a walk is better than me doom scrolling on this. Instead, I think I'll go for a walk, or I'll call a friend. Maybe I'll go have a snack. Any of those things might work with helping with that remediation or that spiraling that so many of us experience. And then also we'll notice sometimes a reconnection, not just with other people, but with ourselves. We start noticing the body. We start noticing how our breath gets when we get anxious. We start noticing how our tummy feels when we're hungry. We're no longer reactive. We're starting to notice more. And the one thing that I love most about ketamine is more peace. We realize that there's a lot of things that are out of our hands. There's a lot of things that we cannot control. But I can control this environment here. I can create a beautiful space. I can create a beautiful conversation for you guys to listen to. That is on me. I can't control everything that's going on around me. Obviously, none of us can. But I can find some peace in my own space. And then another thing is that we start realizing that we're going to be needing ongoing support. That this is just a step in our journey, because ketamine is just another tool, but this one is a pretty remarkable tool. It helps us get out of our own way. It helps us stop thinking that we can't do the thing, or that this is the only world that we can live in. We start realizing there's so much more to life. And that is the gift that ketamine gives me and so many more of my clients. Another very important thing about what does progress look like is that we need to remember that healing isn't always linear. In fact, it's rarely linear. Because a lot of the time, and when I say, what does that mean? I mean, don't expect to get incrementally better every single treatment, because your brain can only handle what it can handle. So you might pause for a while. Maybe some trauma came up, or maybe some boundaries that you're struggling with have come up. So you might process that for a few weeks, not just a single treatment to treatment. And that's normal. So don't get yourself upset if you're not making the progress at the pace that you want. That's very common, because healing is not linear. And I want you to know that as long as you're moving forward, you're doing the work. And I'm proud of you. And anyway, so that is the end of the series. The next series will be about dosing. And I will have a 6-part series in dosing, how we can prepare and what a dosing experience looks like. I do already have a dosing video for 10 minutes. If you swish longer than 10 minutes, just pull it back. It's a 17-minute video. So just pull it back to where you dose. I know a lot of us dose between 12 and 15 minutes, so just pull that back to wherever you need to go. But anyway, for now, that is your dosing video, but I'll have some better ones coming up. Thank you so much for bringing me both your heart and your head. And if you stayed with me for this whole series, I am so grateful to you. And thank you so much for coming. And please like and subscribe. This is a brand new channel, and I am trying to change hearts and minds one mind at a time. Thank you so much, and let's stay intentional. I look forward to seeing you next time.